When I went to college in 1999, my dad gave me financial peace, and he said, son, you need to read this book, and if you can go by these principles, you'll be successful. And that book went directly into a bin with a bunch of other books, and I never read it. And it wasn't for lack of teaching or knowing, it was just selfishness and arrogance on my part to think I knew a better way. Front Porch Strategies is a national voter contact firm. We specialize in contacting voters in a personal manner through the telephone. And I believe that's what's God's plan in my life, is to help good people get elected to office. Back then too, it was called Matthew D. Parker & Associates. When I first started, it was, I really didn't even have any associates. It was just Matthew Parker sitting in his basement every day, hoping that some business would come in.
We were certainly spending a lot more than we had, and not living on a budget, not really communicating about money at all. We didn't fight about it, we just didn't talk about it.
Instead of make some sacrifices, I went out and got a line of credit for the business, just like any good businessman, quote unquote, good businessman would do. I went out and got a line of credit.
We always lived on the edge. I don't think we realized, how bad it was. And looking back now, I mean, we were one emergency away from really being in a world of trouble.
My financial planner was also my best friend. He started helping me do some financial planning, and he showed me what my real net worth was, and it just made me absolutely sick to my stomach. I'm sitting there, somebody that I thought that I was doing really well, and when you look at what my net worth was, it was like negative $300,000. Dave Ramsey's principles helped us tremendously. My wife and I read Financial Peace and The Total Money Makeover, and we read both of those books together out loud and took our times reading them and made notes. And in 1 year's period of time, we went from negative net worth to now we're worth something. Things are coming together. We're living within a budget. We sold our house. God's provided every step of the way. But I'm also very proud that we're running a business that's turning a profit, and that we have a business that we employ 6 people full time.
We had immediate peace, I think, when we figured out what we were supposed to do.
And every one of my employees knows that we are a debt-free company.
That's going to give us tremendous ability to take risks, to hire more people in the future, to make a real difference in some of these political campaigns down the road.
Both in my personal life and with our business, I'm committing those things to the Lord and making sure that we go about things in a biblical manner. The Bible says that the borrower is servant to the lender. Well, I want to be a servant to God, not to some bank.